welcome to Clergy Appreciation Sunday, Tab family. Thank you to the many women and men who serve here at Tabernacle Baptist Church in ministry in any capacity. And we also want to thank our senior pastor, Reverend Dr. Charles E. Goodman Jr., for the countless ways that he pours into us each and every week, right? As we continue to roll with our stewardship series, we have a special guest with you today. You know him well. You've probably seen some of the work he's doing in the community. We have Jessie. He's going to share with us why it's so important to be good stewards of our treasure. Please keep your eyes on the screen.
So I will assume that even myself, I look at a treasure as something like a diamond or a ruby and things of that nature. And usually just take a diamond, for instance, with a diamond, it goes through so many processes to get what it is. And that's the same thing I look at when it comes to treasure. You go through so many processes, so many things in life to get to where you are, to have that treasure that God has gifted you with, and just going through so many failures, so many ups, so many downs, through that process, just as a diamond has went through under that pressure to get where you are, to have that treasure that God blesses you with. So I look at it as for lack of better terms, a double Dutch moment, an opportunity to be able to jump in and go when I'm needed to go, and being able to do that double Dutch thing once I jump in to be wherever a blessing I need to be at. So whenever I see those opportunities to jump in and be a blessing and recognize that I can be a blessing to whatever I'm jumping into, then those are the opportunities I'm looking for, whether it's with the church, whether it's through my college, whether it's through individuals who had a tough time finding jobs, because we run a huge construction site. So oftentimes I work with individuals who were overlooked or, for the next person, or didn't have the opportunity that one person didn't have. So, it blesses families. It gives others hope. If they see where I was in a position that they are now, and I made it out or I made it through, and I can show them how I made it through, by prayers, by believing in myself, by believing what God has told me about myself, and just, minister to them. Other people might say, you ought to do this and you ought to do that, and, God told me to do this, but God speaks to all of us. So he'll speak to you too, and he'll tell you, hey, this is the path that I have you on.
We hope that you all enjoyed everything that Oscar shared with us in regards to why it's so important to be good stewards of our treasure. Listen, we also hope you're enjoying Stewardship Month, and also that you're enjoying all of the tips that we've been sharing with you. Have you been saving those? We do hope so. Hey, guess what? It's almost time for Trunk or Treat. Make sure that you're ready to join us. And if you haven't already, please, if you feel led, make a candy donation this week. As always, thank you so much for worshiping with us here at Tabernacle Baptist Church, a local church making a global impact.